Good afternoon, everybody. This is Irene Weisman, immigration attorney. Today is Monday, January 27th, 2025. Today I want to talk to you about the significant implications that arose for people that were paroled into the United States, specifically for people that were paroled in the last 2 years. So last week I spoke about the executive orders, and one of the executive orders was expanding the government's power for expedited removal. So this specific memo that came out talks about expanding expedited removal for people who have been in the interior of the United States in the last 2 years, basically. So potentially this can include people who entered on CBP-1, and of course this is people that were paroled under the CHMV countries, the Haiti, Nicaragua, Venezuela, parole. Basically, remember that parole that we had for those people. Now this does not talk about Ukrainian U4U parole, although potentially it can, because nationals of that country were paroled under that program as well. But basically what the new memo says is that if a person is apprehended in the interior of the United States and after a document check reveals that they were paroled in the last 2 years, that parole could be revoked and they will be placed in what are called expedited removal proceedings, meaning whatever current removal proceedings may be ongoing against that person in court, they could be terminated and a person can be placed in the expedited removal proceedings, which could really increase, and bypass a lot of what can happen in immigration court. The burden is on the, individual to show how long they have been in the country and what in fact has been filed with the immigration court. The memo says to prioritize people who have not had their asylum applications filed within a year. So if you are that person who was paroled in the last 2 years, it's time for you to speak to your attorney. If you don't have an attorney, find one, see what can be done for you and how you can protect yourself from expedited removal. Okay, once again, I'm going to repeat what I've been saying before. If documents have been filed, please take a picture of those documents and save it in your phone. If an asylum application has been submitted, make sure that a receipt of that application is saved in your phone. If another application was filed with USCIS or immigration court, make sure that receipt notice is saved in your phone. If you have any sort of an order from an immigration court, make sure that that is saved. If there is a notice to appear, make sure that is saved. If you don't know what to save, schedule a consultation with an attorney that will help you figure out what's important, what's not, and what, how you can protect yourself, basically. Okay, so again, for those paroled in the last 2 years, just understand that they can A, revoke the parole, B, terminate the current proceedings that are currently pending against you and place you in the expedited removal proceedings. If that happens, you can ask for for a credible fear interview. You can state that you're afraid to return to your country, and a credible fear interview will be scheduled with the local asylum office. Okay, stay tuned. I will speak to you soon. Have a good day, everybody.